to the Toasty Show. It's Monday. And again, we have a newcomer. This is Bastian.
Updates.
He's weird. You'll get with his talking rhythm as time goes on. Updates. What are our updates?
Purge.
Yes. We have the Purge coming up this week.
Oh, that's true.
So next weekend.
What are you anticipating for that movie?
I think I'm gonna like it. It's not gonna be a good movie.
Do you think it'll be better than the past, like, how
No.
many Purge movies have there been? 3? 4?
There's been the original,
Three.
the second one. Yeah, 3.
I think I'm gonna like it because I just like the Purge stuff. But I don't think it's gonna be a good quality movie.
Yeah, maybe not in general, but I don't know. Purge movies are always like, go there, try to have a little fun with it, I think.
Yeah.
But in a serious movie note, it's not that good.
We'll see. So, not that this is relevant to anyone watching this video, but you know, maybe there's that one mythical person out there somewhere that just is a unicorn, really. Soon-ish, we might begin creating merchandise. Probably t-shirts to start with, but maybe mugs, yeah.
Somewhere down the road.
Somewhere down the road we'll have
We could each have our Toasty Show mug.
little mugs. But yeah, so that if that's something that you would be interested in, if you did want a shirt, then let us know and we'll jump on that a little quicker. Don't expect many of you to want a shirt, but you know,
I don't expect many responses.
everyone likes shirts. Yeah.
We all wear them.
Yeah, you need shirts in your life. It can be any kind of shirt, I do believe. Be a tank top, a tee, long sleeve. I don't think we can do polo. I don't want to do polo.
If you could wear it, then you could wear it to school. For some reason,
No.
if you wanted to.
Anyways. Any more updates? I feel like we got something.
So
We have another food race coming up this week. And that'll about cover it. So today we're going to cover something that applies to just about anybody that has begun work in the restaurant business. And that is dealing with tips. In general, really. Let's just talk about tips. So I think the standard is 20%.
yeah.
20% tip. But let's say you got a $50 bill. Like the
Yeah, the bill is $50.
pay $50, not the currency. And you get like a $2 tip.
I'm sure a lot of people will be pissed off.
I mean,
I'm sure there's waiters out there that would be probably really mad. I'm sure there's people out there.
But a multitude.
for the most part, I don't think people generally tip that bad unless they're kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I know from our experience hanging out with people that we tip kind of badly because we're not made of money at this point. You know, half of us.
I always tip 20%.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tip a little
Well,
more.
I mean, half of us don't have jobs, and they're dealing with what their parents give them. And if your parents don't give you a lot of money, then what you gonna do? But I mean, for the most part, normal working people tip well.
Yeah.
I'm too nice, man. I tip more than I should.
I tip pretty good. Whether it's pizza delivery, just restaurant, whatever.
I always try to
I'm
tip well because they don't make money really besides
See,
tips.
Yeah, they make like, I think one restaurant is like, their actually hour wage is like
$2.
Yeah, it's like around $2.60 or something. And then like the rest is all tips. So that's like, it sounds pretty horrendous, but as far like, because I've never been a waiter myself, but I've known a lot of waiters. I've worked with them. I worked in the restaurant business just a little bit, but I got to hear their complaints and their comments just about tips, and generally I think they're pretty happy with. Like it's funny, they'll complain.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I got a crap tip from this person, but then they're like, yeah, but like low key I make $16 an hour with tips. So it's like, are you really mad?
Yeah.
Because like we're sitting up here making like 8 maybe. You're making double off of tips.
And there's some people though that like they get mad.
No,
They get generally pissed off
Yes.
if they get like bad tips.
They'll be
Like you might get one bad tip from a customer, but then the other customers you're working at the same time are tipping well,
Yeah.
so it just makes up for it in the end.
Now let's say you get bad service, so you tip them bad, or God forbid you even leave no tip. They deserve it.
I mean, if they get this bad service, then yeah.
I mean, like what's the line there? Like,
I mean, maybe they don't. Maybe like no tip is extreme.
because
But like,
I think,
I'm not gonna give them a well-deserved tip if they didn't do their job well.
yeah, I think the thing there is, in this day and age especially, you never know what someone's going through.
Yeah.
So like they could be having the absolute worst day of their life. Of course, a job would teach you in the training or whatever, like, oh, you still got to put on your happy smiley face for the customer.
Yeah.
But it's like some days you're just not having it, and that might translate into your work. So it's like, do you tip that person bad and ultimately just make it worse?
Well, I mean, some places now are even moving away from tips. Like they automatically put in the tip amount or whatever, like the 20%.
Do you think that's something that should be done? Automatic tips?
Like you
No.
just pay
I
that.
think that's
I mean, I think
bueno.
yeah, I think tips are a choice made by.
Like you buy like a
They
$100
should be,
dinner,
but
and like they're just like, oh yeah, we're taking an extra $20.
I mean they should
Thank
be.
you.
But at this point, some places are just moving towards that to where, hey, we want a tip. We're gonna automatically put the tip in, and that's part of your bill, and then you don't tip.
Yeah, I mean, I
So-
can't speak for like any waiter or waitress, and like I don't want to attack anybody. Like I have mad respect for everyone in the business, but like if you're mad, you complaining about your tips, you know, there's other jobs out there, you know.
As we always
A
say,
steady wage.
Yeah.
we always say, McDonald's is always hiring.
You know, but still mad respect for everyone.
Yeah. I mean,
It's just-
you're putting in the work, you're dealing with customers, and trust me, customers can be bad.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. So, doing what you do well. Just sometimes.
You don't get tipped well.
I think, well, but ultimately, I think you're making more money than some of your coworkers are. Like, even with bad tips, like you're still making more money.
I mean, people are coming home with $100 nights. I mean, for most people, that's you got to put in a lot of hours for that, and you could just work 5-6 hours and make
Most people, that's like a week
Yeah.
for like a part-time job, but like it's like a week of work right there. You get it in a night.
Yeah.
What would you say, just to like wrap things up, what would you say you tip on average?
15-20%. Sometimes it's just more, just depending.
I always try to hit around 20%, easy math, and that's a good amount to tip.
Like, so I would say I normally go anywhere from 20 to 25%. Even if it's like bad service, I'll leave to 20%.
Like if I have a $5 in my wallet and I don't feel like doing math and it's like a $20 like bill, I just like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's $5 for you.
That or it's like, you got a 20, your bill's 15 or something, and you just leave the change that you get back.
Yeah.
So we're up there. We will have another food race coming to you this Wednesday,
Yes.
and it will be awful.
You're gonna want to watch this.
Hey,
It's
you're
gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
gonna suck for us, hopefully not for you.
Bastine, spoiler alert for our food episode. Bastine won the day by what, 1 point
Yes.
on the food episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, up from 0. Let's establish that. You got the only point.
No, my Fiji.
Lucky guess. Hey man, when you taste good water, you know you tasted good water. So he might just take the week. He might just sweep the food episode and our food race, and that would be sad. So yeah, tune in for that. Should be an amazing time. Stay toasty.